Parents, staff, and students of King Elementary standing up for their school, raising their voices as they march toward a JCPS forum to discuss proposed changes that directly affect them. Thanks so much for joining us here at noon on this Thursday. I'm Brooke Hash. This protest comes as the beloved campus could be consolidated with Maupin Elementary in order to address the district's multi-million-dollar budget deficit. Our Clary Shaley and photojournalist Aspen Hester tell us why this community believes it should not be on the chopping block.
Joining in step and voice.
I want to stay heard. This is where the community comes. This is the love.
Teachers and families are the voice for King Elementary, a school on the list of being closed and sold in JCPS's proposed plan as the district struggles with a $188 million deficit.
We're grieving for these children. They don't have a voice in this. So we felt as teachers, we need to stand up and speak for them.
King teacher Ruthetta Ashley carries her voice down the streets of West Louisville.
We are all Kings! Save our school! Save our school!
Straight into Shawnee High School.
We have poured our hearts and souls into creating a place where students feel seen, supported, and believed in. And our students are responding.
JCPS says the facility is underutilized and it costs more per student to run the school than the average district elementary school cost.
Now, I want to recognize that King is a school choice zone, which demands smaller class sizes. We weren't doing that. That wasn't quite happening the way it should be.
But King school leaders say they had an accountability index of 13% rise to 28%.
Club, I can go on and on about programs, but guess what? That's not the only way that we can grow. The way we've been growing is through our dedication, our hard work, our teamwork, our commitment.
With every voice raised, Ruthetta Ashley has hope.
This is the last remaining elementary school in the Shawnee neighborhood. And to take this away would be destroying a community.
Their voices aren't lost yet and will be back for the last meeting Thursday. With photojournalist Aspen Hester, Clarice Shaley, WHAS11 on your side.
Now, students and staff at Liberty High School and the Taft School also addressed those concerns with looming changes to them last night. The final public forum is this evening at Stewart Auditorium over at Van Hoos. That goes from 5 to 6. After this, the board will vote on these recommended changes come next Tuesday, December 9th. It is a Thursday and a chilly one at that here at 12:02. Austin Evans. We were thinking there might be some more snow in the forecast. Nothing like we saw earlier this week, though.
Oh, no. Even if we got any snow, which that's even kind of up in the air right now, not going to be anything like we started the week. Here's the 3 things you need to know right now. Staying cloudy, staying cold. Unfortunately, the sun not making an appearance today, at least not on any widespread basis. We are tracking a few rounds of flurries or mix. That's new. It's going to kind of happen over the next several days, going into early next week. Next, though, we could see some breaks in the cloud tomorrow, just not likely today, and hopefully that does end up happening because it's still gloomy out there on our Trimark 4-box traffic camera, and you can see that as well from our U of L campus camera brought to you by River City Eye Care, part of our Charlotte Children's Hospital camera network. It's cold out there. At least according to what we're forecasting for highs today, we're probably going to maintain the temperatures right now, at least here in the Louisville metro area. We're in the lower 30s across the board until you get into southern Indiana where the upper 20s are at least in a few places. So we are not warming up anytime soon, it looks like, and it's because of this cloud cover overhead. We are going to be staying cold. We're not going to see any significant melting of the snow. That's at least on the grassy areas out there. Here's that college kickoff forecast. Only one game this weekend, it appears. Indiana at Ohio State. It's looking cloudy for a Saturday evening. Details on these couple of flurries and mixes coming up in my 7-day forecast.
They are the first wrongful death lawsuits filed after that deadly UPS plane crash in November. The families of Grade A Auto Parts employee Trina Chavez and Grade A Auto Parts customer Angela Anderson want to hold several major aviation companies, including UPS, responsible for their deaths. Our Alexander Goldberg has the details of those lawsuits.
Trina was a sister, mother, and friend to everyone. but she was also much more than that. Nana really was the heartbeat of this family.
Gabby Hermosillo Nunez speaking about her older sister and Grade A Auto Parts employee Trina Chavez, one of 14 people killed when a UPS MD-11 cargo jet crashed near Muhammad Ali International Airport on November 4th.
Now I want you to know why it's so important for me to be here, standing up for Nana and what happened to her. You see, that's what she always did. She stood up for us, protected us, looked out for us.
Gabby is named as the plaintiff in a suit alleging wrongful death. Named as the defendants, UPS, UPS Air, General Electric, which is the maker of the jet's engines, Boeing, and VT San Antonio, which performed maintenance on the jet just 3 weeks before the crash.
We believe that the failures that led to this crash were failures that could have been prevented, that should have been prevented, and this plane should never have been airworthy to be in the air that day.
Brad Cosgrove with Clifford Law Offices out of Chicago and Sam Aguiar from Louisville are representing Gabby. And Lexi Faith and Angelica Anderson in another suit. Lexi and Angelica are the daughters of Angela Anderson, who was a customer at Grade A when the plane crashed. Attorney John Holland reading words Lexi wrote about her mother.
I just wish I could see her, hug her, and tell her I was proud of everything she was working to accomplish.
Photos of the takeoff show the engine flying off the jet first, then the ensuing fire. The NTSB preliminary report shows that there were fatigue cracks on the left engine pylon and in the lug, but all records show this plane has been through all of its required maintenance.
So while we're focused on these children and helping them through these challenges, we're trusting our lawyers to do what it takes to get answers and secure the future of Nana's babies. And we intend to stand up for Nana and fight for her however long it takes, just like Nana always did for us.
Those lawsuits were assigned to Judge Patricia Morris in Jefferson County Circuit Court. UPS and GE Aerospace both responded to the lawsuit, saying they don't comment on pending litigation, but did express their sadness for the victims and their loved ones and the support for the NTSB investigation. A man died from multiple gunshot wounds in the Shelby Park neighborhood Wednesday. Officials said this happened inside of an apartment on East Oak Street around 6 o'clock last night. LMPD does not have any suspects at this time. Anyone with information is encouraged to call that anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD.